Whoops, happy Suffolk Day, be free in 2023. Whoops, happy Suffolk Day, be free in 2023. Now this is the good funk. Welcome back at @_bash. Box clever for the next game show marathon, perhaps? Also, welcome back. Skl cheese sklies. Ash the Bash went for a splash and got out of the water in a flash. He had a computer crash, threw it in the trash, then ate a bowl full of mash. He did something rash, threw a fancy stash, then shaved it in a dash. Oh yes, it's Ash the Bash. Who knows where Ash has been? Find out later tonight. On a streak of threes. Welcome back Ash less than 3. Wow, 31's an awkward number to kick off with, in it? Also oh yes, Katamari. New season Nico Heart Poggies.
Needed a better track on. Hello. Earth to stream, are we there? Hello. Well, maybe I should do this. Hello. How are we all doing, folks? Welcome on in. It's Quiz Night Season 12. I've gone full HD on this one. And yeah, I've moved chat over because the wheel is there. If I had the chat, chat over here makes sense. Chat over here, there was a wheel in the way, so I moved it out the way for this particular layout. So yeah, welcome on in to my new domain. Didn't play the ding. Who tried to do a ding? Oh, Puzzledan tried to do a national lottery. Hang on, let me sort that out for you, Puzzledan, because yeah, Streamlabs is doing a thing right now. I guess it's It's sort of put my stuff into dormancy because I haven't used it for 3 weeks. There you go, Puzzledan. It is a national lottery. There's the sound all happening. There we go. How are we all doing? And put that gifting out to DMC, Brady Halo, Ruby, Brooks, and 8 Mickey. Space, hello there, and all the stuff going on. Music goes back on like that. Wake up! It is very much wake up. Don't worry, the chat is only on the left. God, my right, your left.
Is this the channel
for this
where
one
the man
layout
talks about his orangery and the wedding he was at today? Sign me up.
No, I think you're missing the point a bit there, Zeus, but it's different channel. Similar content, different channel. Thank you for the 29-month resub there, Zeus. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in.
Years.
And also,
Here's to many more happy
Matt the
memories,
ref tried to trigger the other sound and it failing.
Losing his shit, winning games.
Hang on.
For once,
I may have to replay this one just so it plays the sound properly. So let's replay it so we play the sound properly. He says. Oh, because it's doing the wait as if it was playing the sound on the previous alert. So we're waiting right now. How about now? There we go. There's the sound. Yeah, there's a weird quirk going on, Matt. It seems to reset all of my sounds, but they work once you've done an alert. So I just replay it and it comes back to life. So there we go. Yeah, it is Matt the ref with the tier 3 sub at 4 years. 4 bleeding years. That is a lot of time, goodness me. 48 months, all said. And he has to say this already, you already said it.
4 years.
Yes.
Here's to many more happy memories, ridiculous questions, Ash losing his shit, winning games, for once, and less of being in twit.
Thank you very much for that. Probably the alert is too loud, so I'll bring the alerts
Speaking
down
of
slightly.
weird quirks. Hi.
Hi, hello there, Milk Light for the 37 look, appreciate that. And David with 31.
You call that a tan?
No, what I call is me surviving the deadly laser beam that is the sun in the States. I did catch the sun slightly on my ear and slightly under here, but thankfully it wasn't too bad because my skin is really, really fragile, as you can probably tell if I do that. So my eczema is quite bad. But I was able to survive. That's all I wanted out of the sun, is to be able to survive the sun, not get a tan from it. Exactly score the sun is a deadly laser. And yeah, apparently you've had the sun over in the UK while I was out. I was like, oh, okay, I missed out on that, clearly. Well, I don't think you missed out on like 38 degrees Celsius heat. I had that on at Universal. Oh, goodness me, that was a very warm day at Universal. Well, I'll talk more about the holiday later on, though, because I've got a dedicated time to talk about it later. I'll put it in the schedule and everything.
And it's the last time I'll be able to tell you FU from TDL 1.0.
Oh, JB Henry, 25 months, and last time from Dumpster Lounge 1.0. I do hope that the move goes absolutely awesomely for you. I know how much of a pain it is just doing it in the UK, so going cross states is it's a hell of a move. It really is. So wishing you the best of fortune with that, JB, and definitely looking forward to Dumpster Lounge version 2.0 when that does launch up very, very soon indeed. But do take your time with the move first. You come first, and then we can have fun in the Dumpster Lounge, or when I try and make it to the Dumpster Lounge, because I've been sort of missed out on a few occasions because things have been in the way. But yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing Dumpster Lounge version 2.0. Thank you for the 25 months. I'll also catch up with all the other subs that came through right now as well. We got G. Eisens with a 35-month free sub saying new season. Absolutely. Only with a 31-month. Yes, it's an awkward number to kick off with in a hype train, but Katamari definitely helps with the pain there. Thank you very much for that. Toad Boy with a 33 months. All the threes, a streak of threes. Welcome back, Ash. Thank you very much for the less than 3 there, Toad. And 39 months from Ralph. Who knows where Ash has been? Find out later tonight. Yeah, you will find out later tonight, very much so. And a 31-month recent from Topper with all of the Ashes rhyming couplets going on there. They did the bash, the monster bash, indeed they did. Thank you very much for the 31 months. And Kamikaze with a 6-month resub. Box Flavor for the next game show marathon, perhaps? Maybe. Probably a bit too complicated for a game show running at like 4 in the morning. you don't want to have to mess around with it. I know, we'll just make up the rules ourselves or something like that. But the game show marathon was absolutely awesome to be at for that, and I will talk more about that later on as well, I'm certain. And a 15-month resub from Oren. Thank you very much for the welcome back. And 52 months, Clive. Have we really known each other that long? Now this is the good funk. Yes, that is the good funk. The Soil and Pimp sessions. Don't know why the name, but it's Japanese, so that's probably why. But yeah, damn good music there. Thank you for the 52 months, and thank you Curtis for the 40 month, and also Colo with the 38 months, also claiming happy Suffolk Day for those that enjoy Suffolk Day. Also, summer solstice, that kind of thing going on. Be free in 2023, very much so. Thank you very much for that, and all of the other subscriptions and follows that I've had over the 3 weeks as I've been away, because it has been that long. I do apologise for being away that long, but holidays kind of do that for you. But we are back here. Season 12 now. Brand new season of quizzing content. Brand new wheel of content here, which we will come to near the end of the stream. And also, brand new questions, new doots. It's all brand new from this point onwards. Well, the games are the same, just with different content. Thank you to Alex, aka Only, for the Who Knows Where that we started off with this evening. That was wonderfully proofed by Inca. And Inca has also proofed this upcoming game as well, which I have authored. Yes, I have done a very rare thing, and I have actually written a pack for my own bleeding stream. It's been a while since I've done that. Like the previous one I attempted to do was actually I rearranged your content into one mega pack, so it wasn't really my content, but this time it actually is my questions that are coming up on stream tonight. And thank you to Inca for checking over them literally last night, because I was up against it with trying to get all the questions ready for today, and I was able to do it with less than 24 hours left to go. So thank you again, Inca, for your wonderful proofing, hard work on getting this turned around in time. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope you are all going to enjoy this pack of Snap It Up. So let's go over there, roll the titles for the game. Hopefully all of my Stream Deck buttons still work. It looks like they do. So welcome on in, and let's play a game, shall we? Yes, it is, of course. Snap It Up, as I made mention earlier, with an interesting twist to it. Yeah, because I've been on holiday. How about some holiday snaps it up? Yeah, we're going to be playing questions based off of photos from my holiday. So if you want to play this game, you need a room code to enter it either on Twitch or Hackbox. It is CNLG. CNLG, the room code to enter in to play this game. It is vastly preferred to play on Hackbox on this one because it is an image-based quiz. You will see the images directly on Hackbox, but you can play on Twitch if for some reason you do not want to play on Hackbox. Once you have joined in the lobby on Hackbox, it will ask you a question. It's up to you if you want to answer the question or not. It's just a bit of fun while we're warming up and getting players into the game. And then after that, answer the questions that are provided to you. If you've never played Snap It Up before, the objective of the game is to snap up the correct answers and let slide all of the wrong answers. Generally, there's going to be a series of answers provided, one of which will be the correct one. You need to snap that one and only that one up in order to score points. To do that, just click the button when it says, do you want to snap up the answer? Very simple indeed. So let's just approve that and say hello to G. Eisens, who says outright. I wonder why you said outright, but I do appreciate the sentiment. Oh yeah, unfortunately you can't change your names on this one. You do have to be your Twitch name, just for my sanity's sake more than anything. But welcome on in. That's an interesting answer, but I'll take it. There you go. Welcome, Matt the ref there. You are getting different questions here, by the way. There are, I think, 3 questions you could be asked for. So you're not all being asked exactly the same one. So you may not be getting exactly what... you may not be thinking what's actually coming up. This one is not coming up with an answer. Oh, there you go. There's an image for you. There we go, Ralph. That one came up for you. That one came up. Yeah, some of them are thematic, some of them are slightly different. Now, that one too, that's not my question. If you're being asked that question, don't answer it. General security applies. We'll go with that one. Hello there, Anasep. Who knows where? I don't know. Who does know where? Oh yes, Matt's answer was where in the world? PC World was his answer to the question. And I appreciate the offer score, but I think I've got it for tonight with Hackbox because I'm also aware of a couple of quirks in the final round that I will have to work around. So me knowing the answers ahead of time is going to help with that. I'm sure, Oni, you know why you've answered that, and I know why you've answered that. Nobody else probably knows. Well, maybe a third of you might know. Will you get to see my AI-generated holiday snaps? Well, I tried some generation of that, but it just didn't work with my photos. So the AI-generated round, when we get to that, will be purely generated and won't be based off of any of my imagery. And there will be other questions in here that are based off of other imagery rather than just my photos. But the question content itself has been wholly derived from what I've done on my holidays over the past 2 weeks or so. So it is all related still to the holiday, just might not be all of the photos relating directly to the holiday. I will put that. Go for one more minute and then we'll start this game proper. The lobby is open throughout, so even if you miss out at the beginning, you'll be able to join in later on. And these images are not working, so that's always good. That one worked though. I like that game as well, Null Hypo. I like that game as well, and oh, it did well at GSM. Oh, it did well at GSM. It did very well at GSM. Even if there weren't any winners, it was super good. Super good. Really? Someone suggested that. Toot, really? You really want that? Okay. Interesting. We will log that information. And do that one as well there. Yes, the Silvergate Bridge it was. Welcome on, Topper. Yeah, kind of an obvious answer that you've given there. Kind of an obvious answer you've given there. Right, I think it's time to get into this game proper. So let's play Snap It Up. And we'll just refuse that search there. Oh, you know what I've done, stupid? You know what I've done, stupid? I've left it in test mode. Yay, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. I left it in test mode. So what I'm going to do, folks, is those that connected on Hackbox, hopefully you will get to be reloaded in a moment. Because I'm going to switch the reload flag on. I knew it wasn't going to be smooth sailing on the first bounce round of this season. So there you go. Yeah, absolutely, JB. Absolutely.
Give you software a tug.
I will do. Let's hope that the reload will just work, and we'll see how it all goes. If you joined in on Twitch, you'll probably need to re-enter again, but we will see. We will see if it all works. Image manager, the room code for that looks like it was the same, and I am a member. And of the other game, we haven't loaded the room up yet. So let's just quickly run through this quickly, and we'll see if it generates the room again properly. Please do. Don't think that's all of them. There's definitely more profiles that I've seen here. But you may have to reauth the OTP. That makes more sense. You may have to reauth the OTP if you did it that way round on Hackbox. So we'll just let it roll through for a bit. That's looking more promising now with the numbers. Apologise for the for my idiocy for leaving it in test mode. I mean, you can freely answer the question if you want, Puzzan, but we will just jump straight through to the main part of the game in about 30 seconds, just to let people get into the game. Again, if you entered in on Twitch, it won't have remembered you. You'll need to enter in the room code of CNLG again, and if you use the OTP method on Hackbox, you will need to enter that code in again. It may be a new code from not the one that you had before. And if you joined in on Twitch with Hackbox, then everything should be A-OK, all ready to go. Do you need to bring your maybe, Ralph. I think that's about the right sort of numbers I was seeing on screen before. So let's get on with the game and let's play Snap It Up. And anyone that's late, they should be able to verify after the fact, as Ali has just proved. So that's all going well there. So welcome to round one. And I was able to go to a couple of these round ones, actually, in the States. One in Philadelphia and one in Atlanta. Yeah, I know that place. It may not be exactly the same place that I went to, but yeah, I went to a couple of round ones while I was in the States and had a good time indeed. So in round one, not the arcade, but the game in question, we're going to be giving you a question with an image associated to it. You need to snap up the correct answer for the question relating to the image. Only one of the answers will be correct, and you will get points equal to the number of possible options provided. So if there are 2 possible options given to you, you will get 2 points for a correct answer. If there's 6 options available, you'll get 6 points for a correct answer. Be aware, though, that you can only snap up whichever answer is currently being presented to you. They will be presented in order, but you'll only be able to snap up the one that is currently active on the screen or on Twitch. If we move on to a new answer and you miss out your opportunity to snap up the answer you want, tough luck. You let that one slide and you're going to have to snap another answer up instead. So, snap up the answer you believe is correct and let slide anything you believe is not correct.
Voice chat is asking for more America Vacation stories.
Oh, they're about to get it, JB. Don't worry, because, as I say, this entire pack is related to my holiday, and later on I've also got a bit of time for leniency for talking about other stuff anyway. So, if you're all ready, good luck, and let's play round one. For 2 points, which airport is this? Try and use all of the hints from the image. 2 possible answers, which is it? Is it Orlando International, MCO? If you think it is, snap it up. Or how about London Heathrow, LHR? One of these is right, one of these is wrong. 2 points on offer if you can get the correct answer snapped up. So 5 believe it's Orlando, 31 believe it's Heathrow. It is London Heathrow. There are only 2 runways at London Heathrow. It's one of the major international airports with just so few runways because it's just penned in by lots of residential properties around it and a lot of greenery you can see there. So yeah, this was London Heathrow Airport, which is where I started my journey, flying out of here going towards Philadelphia. Orlando Airport, for your reference, has a total of 3 terminals, A, B and C terminals, and also has 4 really long runways as well that are able to get all of the big jumbo jets on. So yeah, at least 4, and space for possibly a 5th or 6th as well, with direct links to Disney and the Bright Line and everything like that these days. So yeah, Orlando the wrong one to go for, London Heathrow the correct answer to go for. So 2 points go to 31 players, and there you all are getting those 2 points. If you are of the 5 that snapped up the wrong answer, don't worry, that's just worth 2 points. Next up, we have got a question worth 3 points with 3 options on the table. So if you're ready, here it comes. Who's this? Just 2 words. Who's this? Your 3 options to pick from are Elmo. If you believe that is Elmo, snap it up. Well, how about Grover? If you think this is Grover, snap it up. Finally, we've got Oscar the Grouch. If you think it's Oscar the Grouch, snap it up. So 5 went with Elmo, 3 with Grover, and 27 for Oscar. Yeah, he's in a bin, innit? In a trash can. So this was the Sesame Street section of Busch Gardens known as Sesame Street Safari of Fun. And yeah, I kind of went to it because you kind of have to go through it to get to other parts of the park. This is the young kids section of Busch Gardens. I did not spend much time there. I took this photo of Oscar the Grouch and then I headed off. That was basically it. I was in there for about 2 minutes. I wanted to get to the back of the park, get to Sheikra and get to Kumba and all that. But no, Oscar the Grouch, correct answer there. 27 getting the right answer, snapping up for 3 points, and there you all are getting those 3 points apiece. To be honest, I didn't see much Sesame Street when I grew up. It just didn't see much of that when I grew up. So hey ho. There used to be a racetrack near, or where was... I'm trying to remember what was in place of Sesame Street in Busch Gardens. I used to know, and I can't remember anymore. I know there was a rhino rally at one point in the park, but that's now no longer a thing, I don't think. It certainly wasn't there when I was there before. But yeah, anyway. But how do you get to Sesame Street? I really don't know, Puzzle Dan. I really don't know. There are several. I was at the Busch Gardens in Tampa, in Florida. Flowrider, that one there. That was the one I was at. Yeah, I imagine it would be different. So if you are... Who's that? Actually, Blue. If you haven't entered into the game yet, you'll need to enter in the room code of CNLG. And then after that, you need to whisper your answers to QuizBot 3000. Other routes, you can join in on hackbox.ca, enter in with your username and with the same room code CNLG, and it'll ask you to verify your Twitch account. Once you've done that, then all is good at that point. Anyway, that was Sesame Street, Oscar the Grouch, 27 getting you the right answer. Let's move on to your next question, and we are ramping it up a bit already. We're up to 4 possible answers here, so 4 points on offer if you can get a right answer here. Here's your next question. What's the mystery meat? See, unfortunately, Inca couldn't really prove this and just had to take my word for it, but there are 4 possible options. Is that beef? Is that beef? If you think it is, snap it up. How about chicken? If you think that's chicken, snap it up. Next up, we've got lamb. It's ill, whatever it is. Now, despite its looks, it actually tasted okay. Finally, we've got turkey on the menu. You're interested in table cracker? It's gourmet, you know. So 1 for beef, 22 for chicken, 5 for lamb, and 6 for turkey. Fortunately, we ran out of chicken. That was the correct answer that we're looking for there. Yeah, I flew American over to Philadelphia, and I was supposed to fly American throughout my journey. But at the end of my journey, and I'll come to this much later on, I did not fly with American. I'll come back to that later. But yes, on the flight there, it was a chicken stew type thing with potato mash. And yeah, it was actually not too bad for airplane food. It looks terrible there, but it was quite nice. And 22 of you certainly identified that as chicken, getting 4 points apiece for doing so. What's the deal with airline food? I know, right, Ralph? I know, right? But yes, chicken, the correct answer. Well done to 22 of you getting the right answer snapped up there. Next up, question number 4. Still 4 possible answers to pick from. Have a look at this. Which theme park? I've already thrown some names out. Which theme park is this? 4 possible answers to pick from. First up, Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Is this at Busch? Or is it at Universal Islands of Adventure, Orlando? Next, Dollywood, Pigeon Forge. Is it there? Finally, Six Flags Over Georgia, Atlanta. And these 4 answers have come up very specifically because these were the 4 that I went to on my trip. Not necessarily in that order, but I did go to all 4 of these. The correct answer for this, the Velocicoaster, is in Universal Islands of Adventure in Orlando. And my God, is it a ride. I got on it twice as well in that day. I did have to wait an hour for the first time and about 45 minutes for the second time, but Velocicoaster is one hell of a ride. And if you can stomach the cost of going to Universal and can stomach the realization that some of that money's going to not so good people, then Velocicoaster is one hell of a ride to get on. Definitely go on it if you can. It's definitely worth the admission, that one on its own. Whereas Hagrid's was on 180 minutes wait time at one point. This was at 60 minutes when I joined on it. Absolutely awesome ride, Velocicoaster. 28 getting the right answer, getting 4 points. And even if you didn't know much about your roller coasters, hopefully your thoughts of Jurassic Park being a Universal property may have given you a bit of a hint in there as well. 28 getting the right answer. Very well done. 4 points apiece to you all. Halfway in the round, we've got 4 more questions to deal with. Have a look at question number 5. 4 more options to pick from for this one. So yes, I was relaxing with my grandparents, so we were watching this. Who's playing? Is it Golden Knights versus Panthers? Next up, we've got Blues versus Bruins. Third up, we've got Blackhawks versus Lightning. If you think that's the answer, snap it up. And finally, Penguins versus Predators. If you think it's that, snap it up. So this is the Stanley Cup 2023. The winners being the Golden Knights, if memory serves. But this was slightly earlier on where they were just about hanging on in there with the Panthers. Yes, Golden Knights v Panthers, 20 getting the right answer there. So yes, all of these are Stanley Cup finals of different years. We're, I think, going backwards in time as well as we go along here. Golden Knights v Panthers 2023, the Blues versus Bruins in 2019, Blackhawks versus Lightning was 2015. Oh yeah, we jump around a bit. And then Penguins versus Predators, that was in the finals of 2017. So yeah, all Stanley Cup finals matchups here, but the one we're looking at here is the most recent that has just finished. Golden Knights versus Panthers. 20 getting the right answer, getting 4 points apiece. And there you go. Got caught out by the V on their jerseys. Yes, it's sort of a Golden Knight helmet thing. So there you go. 2017 was raucous fun, says Pop Brahman. I don't know much about ice hockey other than I'm supposed to be implementing and developing a game about it. Yeah, where I work, we make ice hockey game, so I should know a bit more about it than I do. But I just make the thing. I don't know much about the sport. Yeah, slide on. Speaking of slide on, we've got some more slides for you. 5 options to pick from now for this next question. So 5 points on offer if you can get it right. Don't ask about how icing works. We don't know how icing works. I think we've implemented hybrid icing at the moment in our version of the game, but I have no idea if that's actually the correct one that we should be using right now. Anyway, moving on to question 6 with 5 possible answers. What is this Philadelphia landmark indicated by a YouTube red arrow? 5 options to pick from. Is it Space Needle? Next, we've got Empire State Building. Yeah, thumbnail material, it really is, isn't it? Next, we've got Independence Hall. Fourth, One Liberty Place. So far we've got 0 on the Space Needle. Well, it's got quite a bit of a needle to it. 1 for the Empire State Building, 17 for Independence Hall, 13 for One Liberty Place, and the last option is the Chrysler Building. Oh, that's true. I would need a really terrible face, yeah, kind of thing. One go for Chrysler Building. No, it is One Liberty Place on option D. Yes, I was in Philadelphia, as I mentioned earlier. 3 of these places aren't even in Philadelphia, so hopefully that would have ruled out for you. The Space Needle being in Seattle, Empire State Building in New York, and the Chrysler Building also in New York. Now, 17 players went for Independence Hall thinking, that's not a place I probably recognise. It's probably that. It is in Philadelphia. Independence Hall is in Philadelphia, but it's not that building in question, I'm afraid. So we did kind of give you a bit of a steer there. No, what you're looking at there is One Liberty Place. That is what that building is there. And the other one to its left that looks fairly similar, I believe, is 2 Liberty Place. Yeah, that's one we were looking for, was One Liberty Place. That's 13 of you got right. Congratulations to you. 5 points apiece go to JB, Milk, Ali, Kamikaze, Sapster, Togi, Toadboy Zeus, Natter, Toot, Colotes, Hipster, and the Bassoonist. No one talks about One Liberty Place. We know what the PSFS... Right, okay, fine. So, that there was a photo from Philadelphia before the I-95 collapsed, I will also add. It's really all happened on my trip. We had the I-95 collapsing around Philadelphia. We've had all the smoke and smog coming in from all the wildfires from Canada coming down. I saw the haze of that in Philadelphia. It all just happened on the trip. It really did. But I just don't have the photo proof of it. 2 more questions left in this round. We're moving on to... We're giving you 6 options now, so all the points available here. 6 points on offer for a correct answer if you can snap up the correct answer. Good luck. Here it comes.
You're just a harbinger for disaster.
Yeah, very much so, JB. Thank you for the 100 bits. And what's this cutie? 6 options to pick from. Is it Tamias striatus? Tamias? Or Tamias striatus? If you think it's that, snap it up. Or is it Castor fibre? Oh, I know, Toad. Is that the first time you hearing this? To be fair, I've not played this game that often. Is it Aplodontia rufa? If you think it is, snap it up. Option D. Rattus ratus. If you think it's Rattus ratus, snap it up. How about E? Squirus carolinensis. Or carolinensis, maybe. Final option we've got for you is Cavia or Cavia porcellus. If you think it's that, or if you've got nothing left to go for, snap it up. You might as well snap something up. So 1, 0, 7, 6, 16 and 3. The correct answer was E. Yes, you are looking at a picture of a squirrel, but we did want to go a little bit further with trying to go for the technical species name. Squirrus carolinensis is what we're looking for there. Squirrus has that kind of squirrely nature to the name. The other ones that we've got here, so Tamias striatus. Think about the striations, like black and white stripes. That would be a chipmunk. Specifically, an eastern chipmunk is the name for that.
When Ash travels, all of the things happen to him.
They really do, Sportsy, they really do. Thank you for the 28 months, and I hope you're doing well. Other answers, we've got castor fibre. That is the Eurasian beaver. Then we've got Aplodontia rufa, which is also another beaver. It's a mountain beaver for that one. Rattus ratus. Just a black rat. This is Rattus ratus. And the last one there, Cavia or Cavia porcellus. That would be the domestic guinea pig, porcine, kind of leading the way there for pig. Yeah, the domestic guinea pig for option F there. But squirrel is what that cutie was in Busch Gardens, and 16 of you managed to snap up the species name. Well done. And those 16 there are Kamikaze Ralph, Bassunis Only, Milk, Colo, Zeus, Arun, Danny Gambit, Sapster, Lottibus, Ali Law, Avimine, Toot, Oren, and Baron Ryder. We have one final question left in this round. Let's have a look at the final image. 6 options to pick from. Have a look at this. Who's depicted? Who is depicted? 6 options to pick from. Is it Tom from Friendster? Is it Tom from Friendster? If you think it is, snap it up. Or is it Tom from Facebook? C is Tom from Bebo. If you think it's Tom from Bebo, snap it up. Option D, is it Tom from MySpace? Option E, Tom from Friends Reunited. So far we've got 2, 3, 2 and 26 on option D. And the last option, Tom from AIM. Who remembers the AIM days? Well, no one's got for Friends Reunited. Oh dear. And for AIM, no one for that either. The correct answer, it's everybody's friend on MySpace, Tom from MySpace. Yes, very much the answer we're looking for there. So this artwork is actually in Philadelphia Airport, and it has been created by Nicole Nikolic, also known as At Least in the Moon, and it's called Memory Glitch. There's also a bit over to the left as well as part of it. But it's all needlework. It's like crochet work is actually what it is. The frames aren't, but the actual the content of the frames is all needlework, all crochet stuff, and it's just a nice art piece on old tech and sort of accursed images, including Tom from MySpace there. So well done to 26 of you holding out for MySpace, because who holds out for MySpace these days? Those 26 are, well, all of those there. I'm not going to read you all out because that's a vast majority of you getting the right answer there, and 6 points on the board. So that there brings a close to round 1, almost. Because we have one final question for you before we head off to the next round. And this one, we are asking for you to type the answer, because we're going to get you warmed up for round 2, where you're definitely typing for the answer. So in this one, I'm going to give you a question, and you need to give me the answer as text. And if you can give me the correct answer or any of the variation answers that I have up here, and I have a lot of them, then you will get yourself 10 points for giving me the correct answer. So if you're all ready, we've got about 15 seconds of thinking time when we do get into the question. Here it comes. What's the usual 3-letter initialism for the people that work here? Answer now. What's the usual 3-letter initialism for the people that work here? I mean, you can give the full title if you want, but 3-letter initialism is all you need. And that there is time up. I think a few possibly getting out of time there. But the correct answer that we were looking for here is ATC, or air traffic control, or air traffic controller, or air traffic controllers, or air traffic coordinators, or aero traffic controller. Any of those variations would have been accepted. Yes, it's those people that direct all the traffic at an airport or in the air, that sit in the so-called tower at an airport. Yeah, that's what they do, and they are called ATC. FAA is slightly more broader. It's not just they are governed by the FAA, or the Civil Aviation Authority here in the UK, I believe. But those wouldn't necessarily be the workers directly in there. ATC in this case here. I was going to use a photo of the one at Heathrow, but I believe at Heathrow now they actually work virtually rather than actually from the tower. Yeah, and that's how it goes, I suppose. Why is it shaped like a honey dipper? I don't know why it's particularly round like that. I suppose it works because there's be able to see 360 around the airport, but it is an interesting shape for a tower, I will say. But yes, ATC was the answer we're looking for there. Who gave me the answer of ATC? Ooh, okay. Anaset, Matt, Ralph, MPL Dart, JB Henry, G. Isens, Kamikaze, Aura Mastarol, Midlight Substance, Zeus, Danny Gambit, and Colo Colo. 12 of you give me the correct answer for 10 points apiece. You don't know if Chechnya has something like ATC. You definitely will have something like ATC, because, well, ATC is sort of the official name used around the world for said work, though you may have a localized name for it. I was going for the more general name that hopefully everyone around the world will know. But yes, ATC is the answer. 12, you got it right for 10 points. Let's see the leaderboard after round 1. And it's a tie in the lead. Milk and Kamikaze in the lead on 44. And then it's Zeus on 40, Ralph and Danny Gambit and Oren on 39. And then NPL Dart on 33. That rounds out the top 7 of the leaderboard as we move on to round 2. So round number 2 is where it gets all very fun indeed, because this is the answer smash round, where we also smash up the images. Yes, we have enlisted the power of a not-so-good AI generating system, and they have attempted to generate some answer smash images. We're going to give you the crossword clue lengths that you're going to need to fill out, of which at least 2 letters in the from the end of the first phrase and 2 letters at the beginning of the second phrase, could be 3 as well, will smash together to make one phrase. For example, from the wonderful world of Royal and Score Flush, you have got the flew sheep as an option, which is flush mashed together with sheep, and you are answering the full smashed phrase rather than the 2 individual elements separately. And you can just give me as many answers as you wish in the time allotted, and once you've given a correct answer, then it will lock you in and score you some points. Now, talking of the points, this point structure is slightly different now for rounds 2 and 3. I'm not entirely sure if this is exactly as balanced as I want it to be, but it is slightly different now. So at the moment, if you can get it on the first image provided out of 3 given, then you'll get 8 points. On the second image, it's 6 points, and on the third image, it's 4 points. It used to be 963. I've gone for 864 now, and then round 3's. We'll look at the scoring system in a moment, because, again, it is slightly different to how it was previously. But hopefully slightly more balanced. We'll see how it all works out. And if you can't work it out from the images, don't worry. On image number 2, we'll also give you a word clue that leads to the answer smash in question. Okay? All ready? Here comes your first smash to consider. What is this smash? I do love this music. And your first image is this. What is the smash? We're looking at a smash length of 9 letters. 2 letters in the middle are mashed together. Now going to image B. This Dragoball race really loves their Latin dips and dances. Try put your words the other way around as well, because it may mash up the other way around to what you're thinking. And the last image. What is the smash? I will say this is probably one of the hardest ones of this set. But I did want to get it somewhere in here, because there was a wonderful image that, from a restaurant that I was taken to. 4 got it on B, 3 got it on C. The correct answer we look for was Salsayan. Salsa and Saiyan matched together gets you to Salsayan there. Yeah, for some reason it always generated big bowls of red, which looks like gazpacho soup or something. But no, it's supposed to be salsa dip. You got the Saiyan right. Yeah, the Saiyan is what we needed, but the Saiyan was after the fact rather than at the beginning. And yes, these are generated by AI, Ondi. They tried their best. They definitely tried their best. Let me see if I can find that image that this question was loosely based off of. US 2023 photos. Let me scrub to it. It was actually in a Korean restaurant in Chattanooga. Is actually where it was. Where the inspiration for this one came from. Let me see if I can find the image quickly. Quickly, he says.
Hey Vegeta, what does the Scouter say about his Scoville units?
I don't know. It's probably about 2 million. Over 9,000 is not much in terms of Scoville units. Yeah, this image here. This image here. There you go. If you keep calm, you'll never be a Super Saiyan. If you keep calm, you will never be a Super Saiyan. I really adored that because it's such a neat riff on the keep calm and carry on sign. So yeah, if you never keep calm, you'll never be a Super Saiyan. If you keep calm, you'll never be a Super Saiyan. So yeah, really like that. Sal Saiyan was the correct answer there. Who scored points? Ralph, Cetra, Zeus and Pop got it for 6 points. Baron Rider, Tipster, Samster and Only got it for 4 points apiece. Congratulations. On the next Dragon Ball Z. That's the entire episode. So well done to you, 8 scoring points. Congratulations. Let's move on to something completely different and hopefully we'll get some better points on the board. Question number 2. What's this smash? Oh yeah, and the ramen that they had at that Korean place, amazing, absolutely amazing. 10 letters long, this smash. What is the smash? 2 letters in the middle do overlap. It is a total length of 10. What is this smash? Next up. This image. Oh, you all definitely got it on the first one. Yeah, usually pink. This bird shines a brilliant yellow. 20 of you got it on the first image. So 20 of you are getting 8 points there. Very well done. And your final image with a completely different prompt on it. 8 of you getting B. Nicely done. Last chance to get your answer in. 10 letters long, 2 letters in the middle, overlap from word 1 to word 2. And 3 getting it on C. The correct answer is Flamingold, of course. Flamingold. Flamingo and gold smashed together is a flamingold. Yes, flamingos featuring at Busch Gardens in Tampa Bay. And gold because it matched. Because it can answer smash to the word flamingo. That's kind of my only inspiration as to why I went with that one. So lots of points on the board there. There you all are. A good majority of you getting 8 points on the board, plus also some 6s, and Natatoad and Opsy getting 4 points as well, getting it on image 3. Very well done. Lots of points on the board there. Now, this question is going to be an interesting one. Let's see how you make of this, or what you make of this. What is this smash? Here we go, 12 letters long. What is this smash? Oh, such a good answer, Sportsy, but try again. Here's your hint. It's a fishy game from the hole to pole. Don't know why it's generated that as the rag bag, but there you go. And image C. There you go. More getting it on B there. 8's got it on A. 12 got it on B. Here's your last image prompt. And there goes the rag bag for $490,500, apparently. That's a hell of a bag, that one. And 5 getting it on C. The correct answer we're looking for there was salmon bags. Salmon and money bags smashed together gets you to salmon bags and a steal, maybe. I don't know. And also, I have no idea what the AI was doing with the generation of Craig Charles there, but there you go. Yeah, so many bags, salmon bags, something like that. Yes, they played money bags on 24-hour game show marathon. I say I played 20 freaking money bags at 24-hour game show marathon. Oh, it was a hell of a game with Ape as well, and Buzzer Bob with a timely 40 months.
You did well. I
did so well, and then I messed it up on the three-way, because that's now canonically what it's called according to GSM. It's now the three-way, and Beaver on the mind. Played you. Hey, I picked up bags, David. Others didn't. I actually picked up bags. I did miss the main opportunity bag, though. There was one I definitely missed that I should have gone for. I was one bag away from getting the win. But hey, that's how it goes. I actually picked up bags. Go watch how they... Oh, yeah, if you didn't actually see Game Show Marathon, do go and watch the VOD to see how they implemented the money belt, because it's a hell of a thing. It's a hell of a thing, it was. So good fun. So good fun. And, yeah, Game Show Marathon, amazing fun to be there. And Bob, one of the co-creators... co-runners, I don't know what kind of job title to give you on that one, Bob, of Game Show Marathon, co-hosts. Yeah, absolutely awesome job there. Raising £11,000 for Charles Play as well. Top job that. So who scored points? There you go, loads of points there, lots of 8s, some 6s, and at the bottom there we've got Danny, Tipster, Opsy, etc., and Mr. Vertigo getting 4 points apiece there for salmon bags there. So glad you came down, wasn't it? Would I technically have come down? I suppose I would have technically gone slightly south from the UK. So yes, I technically did come down to Philadelphia. Doesn't make sense to me, but yeah, I think that's probably right. But yeah, it was great fun in Philadelphia. Right, we need to continue on because I'm bleeding time right now. But that's fine because I'm running into myself later. Next up, we have got question number 4. This one might be a bit harder as well, but we'll see how it all pans out. What's this smash? And I will note that AI doesn't do well at generating text. Use it only as a loose guide. What's this smash? We are looking at a 7-letter smash, with 2 letters in the middle mixing together from the left to the right word. Here is image B, and your clue is, gotta have a 3/4 dance. Gotta have a 3/4 dance. Yeah, I had one more Game Show Marathon question involved here. And finally, what's this smash? Now this one might be useful more for the Nintendo franchise, I don't know, with the particular petrol station in question. Oh, what I should have done, Toad, is actually based it off of this music, but that would have required too much effort. Correct answer is Wah Waltz. Wah waltz we're looking for there. Wah and waltz smashed together gets you to a wah waltz. Wah, by the way, for those that don't know, it's a company that runs petrol stations over in the States, and a waltz is a 3/4 type of dance. So that's how it all mashes together. Wah and waltz smashed together is wah waltz, and the reason why I picked wah is because it's one of the principal sponsors of Game Show Marathon, with Greg Scott reading "Gotta Have a Wah" in a very British voice. Oh, sorry, David, I didn't actually visit a wah while I was over there. I actually didn't visit a wah while I was over there. I didn't even visit a Buc-ee's either, so I do apologise for not delivering any wah-wahs this way. I was elsewhere, unfortunately. So, who got it right? Let's have a look at some points. There you all are, lots of points on the board, 8s, 6s, and at the bottom we've got Matt, Toot, Topper, Opsy, Arun, MPL Dart, Prue, Sportsy, Dan, and Mr. Vertigo getting 4 points apiece. I don't know, Theory. I don't know, but apparently that happened, that we didn't actually go to Wah while I was here. Wah. The Wah West. Desperado. Final smash before we go into something completely different. Here it comes. What is this smash? Final question in this round. Up to 8 points on offer if you can get it on the first image. And here we go. What is this smash? 14 letters long, 3 letters in the middle, smashed together. Though on this particular one, you could also treat it as kind of 2 words separately, in a way. But just write it all as one successive string. Your hint is an insect that stores rotational energy. Loads of you getting on prompt A. Very well done. Yes, 26 of you getting on A. Oh yeah, that's the whole gambit of round 2, JB. And this is image C. What is the smash? Did I at least get tasty cakes? I did not get tasty cakes either, Pop Ramen. 4 got it on B, well done. Anybody on C? No others on C. Correct answer, of course, is butterfly wheel. Butterfly and flywheel smashed together is a butterfly wheel. An insect that stores rotational energy. Lots of you getting on the first prompts there, so lots of 8s being doled out. And the 6s are Cetra, Baron, Riss, and Sportsy. Well done to you all. We have to go back for some tasty cake, clearly. No, but I did have a lot of Dunkin' Donuts iced coffees. So that's the end of round of 2. Let's have a look at the scores. And we have a clear winner now. Clear winner now on a Crypto Factor. No, not a Crypto Factor. No, on 77. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Clearly, it's season 12, folks. With 77 points, it's Rao, followed by Milk on 72, Zeus on 66, Danny on 65, Kamikaze on 64, and then tied in 6th place, we've got Oni and Oren on 63 points apiece. Did I buy any wieners? Did I actually buy any wieners? No, I did not. I did have some wieners at breakfast, but that's about it. I didn't actually buy any wieners, no. So there you go. That's all you need to know about me and wieners, clearly. Right, we're moving on to round number 3. And round number 3 is the New York Times. No, it's not. It's the odd one out round. It's the one that does not connect round, in fact. So in this one, we're going to give you a series of images, and one of them does not belong in the group. We'll give you a question of what kind of thing we are looking at in terms of what the thing is odd one out of, and you need to snap up the answer that you believe is the odd one out of the selection. We'll have a minimum of 3 answers to pick from, up to a possible 5 images to pick from. We're going to start off easy. We'll have 3 options to pick from to start with, but get harder as we go on. Now, this round has also changed its scoring point system. So this one, we have got it working out as, for a 3-answer question, you can get 6 points. And for a 5-answer question, you get it to 8 points. Therefore, 4 answers, you get 7 points. So 6, 7, or 8 points for snapping up the correct answer in round 3, I think. Again, I don't know if that is perfectly balanced yet or not, but I've introduced an extra variable to things to make it easier to go base points plus additional points per answer. It might be that it's just a flat rate across the entire round, and that would be very easy for me to tweak if that was the case, but we'll see how this works out in terms of point distribution, 6, 7, or 8, depending on the number of answers being provided. Okay, so if we're ready, get ready to study these images and then get ready to snap one of them up later. So study the following and a question will follow later. This is picture A. This is picture B. And this is picture C. Okay, and the question is, which one doesn't belong at Universal Orlando? Which one does not belong at Universal Orlando? Is it A? Is it B? Or is it C? Four have gone for A, 22 for B, and 8 for C. The correct answer is Superman on B. So, A and C, they are both Universal films and also feature in the Universal Studios theme park in Orlando. Superman, it was not distributed by Universal and also does not feature at a Universal site. Instead, you will find that at Six Flags. For example, Six Flags over Georgia has the Superman roller coaster ride. So 22 going the right way, getting option B, and Toad saying he's soup. There's an extra word that you're missing out there, Toad, and you're a VIP, so I think you're allowed to actually use that word, and Nightbot won't boop you. But yes, 22 got the right answer. Well done. And there you all are, getting 6 points apiece for picking out Superman from that list there. The rides in question are Revenge of the Mummy and E.T. Adventure at Universal, by the way. Okay. I went to Six Flags over Georgia, Kamikaze. That was the one I went to. Not Great Adventure. It was over Georgia. That was the one I went to, just outside of Atlanta. Okay, moving on to question number 2. We've got a few images to look over. Study the following. We have 3 images, hopefully. This is picture A. Study it and try and remember it. Yeah, not the country, Georgia, no. That would be a hell of a journey if I did that. This is picture B. And this is picture C. All stunning vistas, these. And the question is, which of those would you not find on the Appalachian Trail? Which is not on the Appalachian Trail? Is it A? Is it B? Or is it C? Yeah, I've been to 2 of these as well, Aaron. But funnily, one of the ones I've been to is actually the correct answer here. Correct answer is A. That is from Yellowstone National Park, which crosses over Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. That's over more the west side of the states. Whereas the other 2 Great Smoky Mountains in Tennessee and North Carolina, and Shenandoah National Park in Virginia. You would find those on the east side of the states, and also the Appalachian Trail would be somewhere amongst them. So specifically what we're looking at the images of on A is that's the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone, that fall there, that's the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. On B, you're looking at an image from Clingman's Dome, which is the highest point of the Appalachian Trail at 6,643 feet. And option C there, that is a photo from the Skyline Drive in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, those featuring on the Appalachian Trail. Yellowstone does not feature on the Appalachian Trail. That was the correct answer to snap up. 23 of you did snap it up, and there you all are getting 6 points apiece for working that one out. Well done on working that out. So yeah, I've been to Yellowstone, and I've also been through the Great Smoky Mountains. God, they're pretty, especially at 7:45 in the morning. They are incredibly pretty at 7:45 in the morning around this time of year. Just amazing. I will have some more photos to show. By the way, the ones you saw there from picture B, not actually my photo, but I got some bloody awesome photos. Continuing on then into question 3 with 4 options to pick from here. So 7 points on offer if you can get the correct answer snapped up. Get ready to study the following. This is picture A. It's a bit blown out on stream actually, but hopefully you can see what that is. This is picture B. This is picture C. Ugh. And picture D. Now the question. Which is the odd one out, continent-wise? Here we go. Is it A? Is A the odd one out, continent-wise? Is it B? Or is it C? Oh shit. My Hackbox connection's just died. Shit. Oh, now they're coming through. Okay, I think it's okay. I just got a warning saying Hackbox disconnected, but I think you're okay. Not as many answers came through, I don't think, that time, but hopefully enough did. So the answers we had listed up here were Finnair, British Airways, Virgin Atlantic, and Singapore Airlines. The first 3 are European-based airlines. Yeah, Virgin Atlantic, despite the name, is actually based in the UK. Finnair in Finland, British Airways in the UK. Singapore Airlines, you will find that featured over in Asia instead, and that one is the odd one out continent-wise. You couldn't snap Virgin, but ended up being for the best for... Okay, so a lot of people couldn't snap up C because it didn't deliver that message for some reason, but worked out as a blessing for those in that case. So at least it didn't take away points, but yeah, probably shouldn't have happened. But not much I could have done there when the Hatbox connection just decided to drop out for unknown reasons, unknown to me. But yes, D, the correct answer, 18, getting it right for 7 points apiece. And there you all are. Anicept, Zeus, Toot, Ralph, Danny, Kamikaze, Tips to Cetra, Opsy, Proves, Lottie, Burst, Matt the Ref, Topper, Puzzlenan, Miss Vertigo, Abimi, Colo, Milk, and Pop Ramen Comedy. A blessing in disguise, indeed, Abimi. Okay, hopefully Hackbox will hold out for this next question. Again, 4 options to pick from. Have a study of these images. This is picture A. Now these ones are pictures I took. This is picture B. And these were all featured at a stand just outside of Shikra in Busch Gardens. This is picture C. this is picture D. Had to zoom in a bit on this one. So tell me, who's that non-starter Pokemon? Here we go. Is it A? Is A a non-starter? Is it B? Yeah, sorry, I didn't get you one. Well, this was after the Philly part, so I couldn't really have gotten it to. Anyway, or is it C? Or is it D? So, 13290, the correct answer is C, Snorlax. So, B and D, they are Gen 1 plus starters in red, green, blue, fire red, and leaf green, all of those variations. Pikachu is a starter in yellow and also in the Let's Go series of Pokemon against Let's Go Eevee as well. Whereas Snorlax is not listed as a starter Pokemon in Pokedex or whatever in any of the game variations out there. May have been in like an Evolution Chaos run of Pokemon, but not as an official starter. So 29 of you going the right way, getting C, Snorlax, the correct answer. Not exactly to scale, I will say, because they were about the same size as the other Pokemon were, whereas I think canonically Snorlax is supposed to be a bit bigger than that. But well done, 29 of you, getting 7 points apiece, and there you all are. I'm not going to read all of those out because that's a lot of names. Okay, one final question in this round, and we make it as hard as we can with 5 possible options to pick from. Have a look and study these images. It's Pikachu! Here we go. This is picture A. And yes, I am kind of pandering to a certain demographic here. This is picture B. While I do that, I'm going to get some Coke. Or actually, Pepsi. And this is picture C. Once it loads up. Yeah, we've walked back to round 1 somewhat here. This is picture D. And finally, this is picture E. We finally got 5 images to work in this round. It's only taking me like 6 games to make it work. So the question is, which is the odd one out developer-wise? Good luck. Is it A? How about B? Now, those that are possibly intimately familiar with these cabinets will notice I've had to do some image editing. Is it C? Is it D? Or is it E? It's a very interesting split on this final question. We've got 12 on A, 5 on B, 6 on C, 7 on D, and 2 on E. The correct answer is C. Taiko no Tatsujin on C there. That one is developed by Namco. Bandai Namco was listed on the virtual screen there. All the others are Konami / Bimani kind of, that kind of world, but they're all listed with Konami logos on them. That's the bit I had to edit on these images, is the company logos, because that might have been a bit obvious to you all, especially on Taiko, because they put Namco on it at least 3 times on this image.
finally all those years of playing Bimani paid off.
Very much so, JB. Thank you for the 100 bits there. So those cabinets of the arcade games we saw there were Beatmania IIDX there, then Dance Dance Revolution DDR, then Taiko no Tatsujin, then Sound Voltex, and finally Jubeat on option E there. I wanted to put Music Diver in there as well, but that was another alternate option as well. And decided against putting that one in. But yeah, Music Diver is one of my favourite rhythm games to play now. It's kind of like Taiko, but with sections on the screen to actually hit as well. So yeah, I was very enthralled by Music Diver of the list of the ones that we played around round one and that. But Taiko, also a great game to play if you can find a cabinet that does it well. Only 6 of you finding the right answer there, so only 6 of you getting the maximum 8 points. And they are... that's not 6, that's 7 of you apparently. Apparently it can't count, or it accepted the answer late. Interesting. That's a bug to investigate. Verbster, Oni, JB, Ralph, Zeus, Toot, and AB Me. 7 of you managed to get the right answer for 8 points, so 70 of you are getting points. So yeah, the number at the bottom there is lying. Yeah, definitely a bug to look into. But well done to those that got C, Taiko no Tatsujin. That is the end of round number 3. There was one in London, yes, Natter. I did get to play that some years ago. I don't know if it still exists though. But yeah, I did have a go at the one in London while it was still there. So, going into the final round, we have Ralph still holding on to the lead on 111, Zeus in second on 100, Milk on 98, AB Me on 85, tied with Danny Gambit, and tied for 6th place we got Oni, Toot, and Kamikaze on the next row there. So it is still very tight at the top for the middling for the sort of the top 6, and it's 11 points between second and first for the final round, but anything can happen in the final round. This is round number 4, and where I need to turn to Hackbox because I might need to approve some answers. So this round is a 2-parter in each case. I'm going to give you a straight-up general knowledge question. You need to give me the answer as a text answer. You can only give me 1 text answer per question. Once we have done all that, we will then look through the answers that you have given and do some image searches on Bing, because that's the image API that I have free access to. We will go on Bing and search up some images, because then they will appear as the possible answers in the second half of the question. Hello.
50. Half a century in months. That's a lot of months.
It's a lot of months,
Golden
Ben.
anniversary or something.
Yeah.
I feel like I should buy you a shirt or something.
I mean, sure, buy me a shirt or something. Yeah, get me on like QWERTY or something, because they do some good shirts. They do. They do some great shirts there. Thank you for the 50 months there, Ben. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you've been enjoying your work so far with Kinetic Pixel, and also enjoying getting back into streaming recently as well. I hope you enjoyed the Pride Month special with HUDs. I did miss out on most of that. I need to catch up on it, but hopefully that was a good evening for you and HUDs, and for all the raising of the charity as well. That was well jokes, was it? Oh, cool. I will need to check that out then. And if you're not following Ben, Mr. Royal _ Flush, do give him a follow. He does my stuff, essentially. Well, not exactly my stuff, but he does very similar things of Twitch game shows, interactive like on Twitch, with Hackbox and stuff. So he does stuff a bit like me. And I'm looking forward to Buzz Off stuff, and also new Face Off. That took me by surprise. I didn't know there was a new Face Off coming around, but okay, cool. New Face Off is a thing, and looks very swish indeed. Right, anyway, I was in the middle round talking about round 4 here. So yeah, it's done in 2 parts. Give you a question, you need to give me an answer in text, and then you need to snap up the correct answer as an image in the second part of the question. You can get 5 points for just getting the answer correct as text, and then a further 5 points if you can snap up the image afterwards. So if you don't know what the answer is straight up, you may be able to snap up the answer later on for 5 points. Maximum of 10 if you can get both parts correct. 5 points for each part, or 0 if you get neither correct. And yes, I will be approving and denying answers as they come in. So good luck. Here comes your first question. Bruce Banner is the alter ego of what superhero? Bruce Banner is the alter ego of what superhero? Oh shit, hello. I'm seeing some very interesting argument null exceptions kicking out. Don't know what that's all about. Yeah, I know the game froze briefly, Matt, and I'm not entirely sure what those null exceptions are. Yuck. I'm hoping it's accepted answers, but we will see in a moment if it hasn't. So, good luck, folks. You may have... No, that's not going to work anyway. We'll see what happens. You'll still be able to snap up the images, hopefully, in a moment. So, Bruce Banner is the alter ego. What superhero? Snap up the correct image. We have 4 to pick from. Is it A? I'm hoping this part at least will work. I don't know if the text element part will work, though, because it seems to be throwing some exceptions around. Is it B? And if it is messing up on the first part of the round, I do apologise. But at least the game seems to be running. Oh, well, that's not good, though. I've noticed one thing's not good. What's happened there? I'm going to have to fix a future question, I think. Oh, God, I'm really going to have to fix a future question. What happened with that? Okie dokie. I'll need to look at that question right now because that's not good. So the correct answer for this one that 29 was able to snap up the correct answer to was the Hulk. The other options provided were Spider-Man, Superman and Batman, and 1 each taken on that case. But yes, the Hulk or Incredible Hulk or the Immortal Hulk or The Immortal Hulk, any of those variations would have been accepted. So 29 snapped at the right answer, so there should be at least 29 players with 5 points apiece. And we have a few with 10, so it did accept the answers correctly from the looks of things. We've got lots of 10 points on the table. Phew. Okay, good. At least it accepted the correct answers as correct. That was the thing I was most worried about. 10 points for those that got both parts right, and 5 points for those that only got 1 part right. Now, I have just noticed that one of the questions is one of the cells has completely broken, and that's probably my bad because I've been copy-pasting stuff kind of crazily. So let me just quickly edit the questions in Unity side of things, because I can do that. Let's have a look at that. So the correct answer for that one is that one, and then we need to put some alternate answers in. And that one, and that one, and I really don't need to put these ones in, but people are pedants, and you never know. And that one, do apologise, folks, but I want to make sure that it's going to work to match against an answer and not a URL. Let's put it that way. We don't want to match it against the URL. So I think that is now working correctly from the looks of things. Yes, that looks like it's working correctly now. Okay, so the Hulk was the correct answer there. Well done for those that got the Hulk. Let's move on to question number 2. Get ready to type your answers to this. What standard US coin has George Washington on the obverse or heads side? And that there is time. It might have gone live while it said get ready for the question, JB. I think it possibly accepts answers from that point. I will have to check the code afterwards for that one. Apologise if it did accept your answer erroneously there, JB, but hopefully you can snap up the correct answer here. 5 answers to pick from. Is it A? What standard US coin has George Washington on the obverse heads side? Is it A? How about B? What standard US coin has George Washington on the obverse or heads side? Is it C? How about D? Or how about E? If you're not snap something up, you might as well snap this one up. You've got 1 in 5 of getting it right at the very least. So 1, 2, 15, 8 and 5 on the board. The correct answer was C. They are some quarters or 25-cent coins there in the middle. Amazing to think nickels and dimes used to be real silver. I suppose they probably could have been. But yes, C, the quarter, was the correct answer there. We could have also accepted 25 cent, 25 cents, 25C, 25C, 25C slash, $1.25, or any of those variations would have worked. Other ones we had here were dollar. So there's a silver dollar, that coin that would have existed at some point. It probably does exist still, but that was an image generated one. It came up with the dollar bill instead. The 1 cent penny, the 5 cent nickel, and the 10 cent dime. And yeah, they aren't necessarily taken at the same resolution, at the same zoom depth, so it might look like the quarters are smaller than the nickels when in actuality they're not really. Nickels are still quite large, and they are larger than the dimes are in terms of diameter, but not as much as the quarter is. So well done to 15 of you managing to snap up the correct answer of a quarter. I mean, it says $quarter on it, so you know, could have read the coin maybe if you had enough resolution there. There's 15 getting the right answer on the snapping up image, and there is a smattering of people getting 10 points as well, getting both parts of the answer of the question correct. JB unfortunately only getting one part correct because it accepted your banter in chat as your answer for some reason. Okay, so that is question number 2 of this round dealt with. Let's move on to... I will give you a forewarning now to shut up in chat because it's probably going to accept what you said. So, yeah, don't say anything because otherwise it might take what you say in public chat right now as your answer if you're not careful. So, be careful. Moving on to question number 3. Get ready for the question. What is the official state fruit of Tennessee? I mean, I could probably easily do an exclusion of public chat messages from getting through into the game. That would be the easy way to fix that, I suppose. Oh, there's a lot of argument nulls kicking out, which is not fun. Not liking the argument nulls, but all the answers have been verified. Here we go. We've got 5 answers to pick from. Is it A? What's the official state fruit of Tennessee? Is it A? If you think it is, snap it up. How about B? Next up, we have got image C. Image D. If you think it's D, snap it up. And finally, E. If you think it's E, snap it up. We got 6, 12, 4, 11, and 1 on the board. The correct answer. 12 got it right from the image. It is the tomato. The tomato is the state fruit of Tennessee. So the others that we had up here, we've got the peach. That there would be for Georgia. Or also Alabama and South Carolina. They are the state fruits of Georgia, Alabama, and South Carolina. The orange, of course, Florida is the state fruit of Florida. The plum is one we didn't have up on the board originally, and I did a quick search. I couldn't find a US state that has the plum as their state fruit. And then the apple there, well, there's a lot of states up here. We've got New York and Vermont and Washington, just the general concept of an apple is a state fruit. And then you've got variants of apples as state fruits, including Illinois is the Gold Rush apple, Minnesota is the Honeycrisp, Rhode Island is the Rhode Island Greening, and West Virginia is the Golden Delicious apple variant. There you go. So yes, 12 of you managed to snap up the correct answer of tomato for Tennessee, which by the way was enacted in 2003, that was when it became a state fruit of Tennessee. So 12 got the right answer image-wise, and Itogi! You're the only one to get both parts of the question right, or at least however the game's working right now. 10 points to Itogi, and then 5 to Ondi, Danny Gambit, Puzzledan, Anicept, Samster, Zeus, Pop Ramen, Cetra, Baron Rider, Toot, and Arun. Well done to you, Togi, getting both parts of the question right, and 5 points to everybody else getting just the image right there. There are actually quite a few state fruits out there, but there's also like state plants. That's the thing you got to be worried about. Like Alabama has the sweet potato as its state vegetable for some reason, and also the peanut as the state legume, because of course that's a thing. But yeah, Florida very obviously is the orange. Okay, 2 more questions left in the entire game. Let's see if you can score some more points. Question number 4, here it comes. Which American writer, lawyer, and comedian fits the title of the US Comedy Central game show Win Blank's Money? And that is time. All the answers have been verified. One of you answered the title of the show, not the celebrity in question, and it may have rejected your answer, unfortunately. But here we go. We've got 6 answers to pick from. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? How about D? How about E? And finally, F. If you've not gone for 1, you may as well go for F. You've got a 1 in 6 of being right here. We've got 124 to 203. The correct answer was B. Ben Stein fits that blank there for Win Ben Stein's Money. None of these are Dave Mattingly, but that is the inspiration for why I wrote this question, because of course Game Show Marathon had Win Dave Mattingly's Money. Hell of a game that is, of course. But yes, Ben Stein was the answer for this particular question. Other answers we provided here, we've got to start with Jeremy Beadle. Now, there was a UK equivalent of this show called Win Beadle's Money, but it was not produced by Comedy Central, and it was a UK show, not US, and various reasons why Beadle does not fit the bill of the question, though it's a similar show. Jimmy Kimmel is up there because he was one of the co-hosts of Win Ben Stein's Money at one point during the run of the show. Drew Carey's up there because I picked out Drew Carey. Steve Harvey's up there because, again, I picked out Steve Harvey, and he got a 0. And then Bob Saget was someone else's suggestion that came up, which is a good suggestion, but not the right answer in this case. 24 players going the right way for Ben Stein. Here are all those points being doled out with quite a few 10s as well. Congratulations on the 10 points. Now, if you are probably expecting 10 and only got a 5, then possibly because you're one of the unlucky few that added the S at the end and went with Ben Stein's. That one didn't get through the allowance filter, unfortunately, because we were looking for the name of the writer lawyer, not the name of the show that includes the apostrophe S, I'm afraid. So it failed to match that correctly as Ben Stein, and so I kind of had to reject it in that case. So 24 on the image, and quite a few getting the full max 10 there. Congratulations. Okay, final question. And this is probably going to be a difficult one if you're not in the know. I appreciate that. But we'll see how you work with it. And also the images are going to be They're going to be very interesting to look out for this final question. So, good luck. 10 points on offer if you can work this one out. And the question is, what word describes a roller coaster that is constructed from a combination of wooden frames and steel tracks? What word describes a roller coaster that is constructed from a combination of wooden frames and steel tracks? Let me just verify some answers. All the answers have been verified. Good luck. Here we go. 6 options to pick from. Is it A? Remember, the images that come up will be based off of the answer solely, not necessarily directly relating. Is it B? So you may have to do a bit of tenuous jumping to figure out what these words are that are coming through on these image searches. Is it C? How about D? What is that? No idea what that is, but it might be that. How about E? And finally, is it F? If you've not gone for anything, you may as well go for this one. So on the board we've got 2, 1, 17, 3, 2, 8. The correct answer was the 17 there. It is a hybrid coaster, you would say there. It is a combination of wooden frame and steel track. Although you could do it the other way around. You could have steel frames and wooden track. That's potentially also another case of a hybrid coaster. But yes, hybrid was the key word in question. And in that image we have a hybrid car from Lexus. So yeah, different way of getting to the word hybrid. Hopefully you'll work that out, and 17 of you did indeed. Other options we had provided were blend, cross, fusion and combo, and then someone decided to submit the word puke machine with an S, and that's the image that came up. So I thought, sure, we've got a 6th spot we can fill, let's put that one in instead. Yes, hybrid was the word we're looking for there for the final question. 17 snapped up the right answer. How many got the word? Quite a few got the word as well, actually. A total of 10 of you got the word on its own. Toadboy Topper, Ralph, Basudis, JB, Anasep, NPL Dart, Matt, Samster and Kamikaze getting just the word on its own, or possibly some others in there that got just the word on its own and didn't get the image. And then 5 points there to Oren, Toot, Pop Ramen, Itogi, Zeus, Opsy, Oni and Rune. And yes, shout out to RMC for hybrid coasters, because oh my god, Iron Quasi is one heck of a ride. If you're ever in Busch Gardens, do get yourself an Iron Quasi. That is one hell of a ride. That was my top coaster of the entire trip. Absolute top coaster. Close second, Velocicoaster to Universal, and then number 3 would be probably Lightning Rod at Dollywood. That one's also an RMC, and just amazing fun on a roller coaster. That. So at the end of the game, goodness me, it's 9:40 already. Who's the winner of Snap It Up Holiday Edition? It is Ralph for 146 points. Congratulations. Second place goes to Zeus on 135. You got it to within, still 11 points. Milk Like, third place, 128. Kamikaze, fourth, 124. Anasep, fifth, 122. Danny Gambit, sixth, 120. And NPL Darts taking seventh place on the top row there, 118 points. So I don't know. I don't think I've got the doots being doled out yet, because I still haven't figured out exactly the conversion rate I want to do them at. So it will not have paid any doots out now, but what I will do is figure out what the doot exchange rate will be and pay out the doots after the fact. It might be that I just do a straight up multiply by 10 or like a multiply by 5, something like that. But I don't think I've got it actually implemented in the game yet. That's the thing that keeps slipping my mind, because other more pressing bugs keep rearing their head in this game instead. But that there is Holiday Snap It Up. And I hope you really enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed a look through a couple of my holiday snaps and a few of the things that I did on my holiday. And thank you to Inca for helping proof that pack at the in the final day, the literal final 24 hours before it got published to broadcast, essentially. And I hope you enjoyed the content in that quiz. I hope it didn't make it too centered around what I did, but it's kind of difficult when, you know, I'm going on holiday for very specific reasons, and I need to make a more general knowledge style quiz out of it. And I hope that was at least somewhat general knowledge in there. So that brings us to a close on Snap It Up, and we need to turn the fan off, I'm afraid. So let's bring the fan off there, and let's go back to the full cam and do pretzel stuff. Let's go back over here. Oh, that music is very loud. I'm bring pretzel down a bit so it's not too loud there. So yeah, that there will Snap It Up, and we've got plenty more quizzing action in season 12 to come. That is just a small taster of what we have over the next few months here at Quiz Night. Yes, I'm intending to stick to my plan and stick to my schedule this time round, especially that we've got like 10 packs already submitted to get through proofing, so we are hopefully going to stay on top of things this season. In terms of what's coming up soon, on Friday we should hopefully have 1,000 heartbeats, and then after that we've got 1 versus 100, and then the debut pilot run of million doot drop, or whatever value doot drop I decide to do, because million doot might be a bit too much, so I might clamp it to 100k doot drop if you don't mind, but we'll see how it all pans out. Plus also it's going to be a pilot, who knows what will happen and what will work and what won't work, but it will be live on Quiz Night. That is the very big thing, is that it will be a live edition of million doot drop. That one has been written already by Lewis. We just need to get that finalized, and then I need to get my stuff all sorted, ready for the broadcast. And then after that million doot drop should be a relativity pack by Samster that has been submitted. I have received that, and we're going to get that proofed, and that will happen next Friday after million doot drop. As long as I wear a Davina wig. That wasn't in the contract. No, that wasn't in the contract at all. No, we don't do that. No. Outside of my stuff, tomorrow Topper continues their quizzical evening series or season. He did a bit of showing off last Thursday. He did a bit of showing off of some old tech and that's some good fun. That really good fun. That Millionaire Shuffle, sure. Let's go with some Millionaire Shuffle. What have we got from you next time round, Tom? We've got Rebound and the Diamond. Rebound, and then the original of his called The Diamond. Great game to play. That is over on Top One Gaming tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Ben's going to be doing stuff on Saturday, but I'll talk about that on the Friday stream, because it's not worth me doing continuity until I actually do the Friday stream, really, for that one. And then JB's not streaming for the next 2 weeks because he's moving. The Dumpster Lounge is moving premises, moving into a location not too similar to Philadelphia, as to where I was recently, I think. So we got that to look forward to. Oh, it's a Ben pack of the Diamond, is it? Ah, definitely going to look forward to that then tomorrow evening. So, yeah. Oh, for the Rebound. Oh, it's Ben's game of Rebound. Okay, fine. Ben game of Rebound. Just quick to correct me. Well, I went to Philly just in time before I-95 decided to do its thing. Right. So, yeah, the holiday was a lot of fun. It really was. Let me see if I can find a couple of images from it. Photos. So, yeah, it all kind of started okay, flying out of London, although I had to avoid the train strikes, because they decided to do rail strikes on the one day that I needed to go from Peterborough Station to Heathrow. So instead, my dad took me to Heathrow to avoid that problem entirely. And flew out of Heathrow, no problem there whatsoever. You already saw what I ate. I then saw the Hang on, let me see if I can open this up in a separate tab or something like that. I did see the Wawa. I did see the Wawa. If I go back to main screen there. So yeah, I did see the Wawa. There it is. Gotta have a Wawa. I decided not to actually have a Wawa, but there it is. There is the legendary Wawa sign. I saw it from my taxi ride. And then, yeah, this... I don't know what I'm allowed to show from behind the scenes actually at GSM, so I'm not going to show too much just in case I show people's faces that don't want to be shown. But I know this person here because he's been around at Q&L. So yeah, this wonderful fellow here, Dev. He was there at Game Show Marathon, running tech and running donations as well. His MacBook was running all of the donation system, I think, for the entire 24 hours, and not a single problem throughout it. Oh, and also he did do the work on the visualization stuff for Moneybags. He did the Moneybags stuff, and yeah, it was indeed Game Show's time there for Cribs. Honestly, Dev, such a great implementation of Moneybags on stream. Awesome stuff that, and we can maybe do it for Q&L. It wasn't the Topper thing. Yeah, unfortunately, Topper's stuff is still lost to the void as of right now. I don't know if it'll ever come back, but who knows. But this was a Dev implemented thing, and yeah, was good work from Dev. Good work from Dev at Q&L. And what else can I show? Oh, I can definitely show this. Here's the money belt. There's the money belt that they used at GSM on Moneybags. Yeah, they just used a little skateboard is what they did. Oh, so good fun. So yeah, I had someone loading at the top of the desk, being pulled back by Danny at the bottom of the desk, I think it was, and it worked really well, and somehow managed to get it perfectly synced with the chevrons on the visualization. So really good work that, and I managed to purloin that one there. There you go. I got the 10,000. I think I still have that in my possession right now as well. But yes. The 10,000. Those labels that Corey did, very good labels that Corey did on the Moneybags. A lot of work went into the physical props for Moneybags, and it really paid off. Even if we struggled to get through the game properly, it definitely worked out in the physical props departments. But that's Game Show Marathon for you folks. And then there was some more. This was from the wheel. This was from the wheel shenanigans there. Our celebrity experts playing the wheel. Oh, wait, hang on. It's that one. The wheel. There you go. I still got the sounds. There they are playing the wheel and doing that. And Bob's like, well, what's going on? Yeah, it's a very cramped wheel, but it's just how it goes at GSM. Then... what can I show after that? Then we moved down to Florida. This is where I went down to Florida. And this is at a place called Gator Joe's. I don't know if anyone in Florida has heard of that, but yeah, Gator Joe's. And it's just on this lake in Florida. And it was really lovely until the weather rolled in. It got very, very stormy very, very quickly, and we dived in very quickly after that because the rain was going horizontal rather than vertical, and trying to eat outside while the rain's coming in horizontal is not a good look. So yeah, not good fun that. Spent a couple of days with grandparents down in Florida. And then I started on my roller coaster and theme park binge, and that was my first ride. That was my first ride. Iron Gwazi was my first ride that I rode in Busch Gardens on this entire trip, and it set expectations incredibly high. Like, I mean, I knew it was a good roller coaster going into it, but no other roller coaster on the entire trip surpassed the expectations that Iron Gwazi set. It was a hell of a way to start. Oh, and by the way, for those that are, theme park bods and have possibly been here before and know like queue lengths and that, 10 minutes. Yeah. My first ride on Iron Gwazi was a 10-minute wait. And I skipped part of that queue as well because I was a single rider and they were asking for a single rider to fill a spot. So it was really only a 5-minute wait all told. In fact, the entire time I was at Busch Gardens, I had waited no longer than an hour, and that was only on 2 rides in total on the entire day. Pretty much all of the other rides were just walk-ons or 10 minutes. Far from it, Natter. Far from it, Natter. Probably because I got there just as rope dropped at Busch Gardens. It did get busier. It got up to about 70 minutes at Iron Gwazi at one point. But the day that I was there, it was incredibly quiet, according to the staff. They say they have never seen it this quiet before. At Busch Gardens, and this is supposed to be part of their summer nights thing where they're open the park until 9 p.m. But it was already getting quiet at around 6 p.m. So yeah, 10 minutes is an absolute godsend, and this was on a Thursday. This would have been on a Thursday, so leading up to the weekend, you think possibly it could be slightly busy, but no, it was really quiet. Apart from Cheetah Hunt, as I say, that was the one I had to wait 60 minutes on. And also Cobra's Curse, I had to wait 60 minutes on, but that was more due to technical issues on the ride rather than the queue being that long. All the other rides I was on that day were literal walk-ons, including the return trip onto Iron Gwazi that was literally a 5-minute wait back on again. So I had that ride twice. I had Muntu 3 times, Kumba twice, Cobra's Curse just the once, Cheetah Hunt twice, Tigress twice. Yeah, just a lot of rides at Busch Gardens. I was very happy with my with the conversion rate there. Once on Shikra, that was a good ride as well. I did like that. But Iron Gwazi set expectations just phenomenally high for the rest of the trip. A lot of good fun, that. Then the day after, I was at Universal Islands of Adventure, and I took the gamble at beelining it for the Velocicoaster, thinking it's at the back of the park. No one's really going to be there at the back of the park at that time. Yeah, it got busy very quickly because that's literally everybody's plan. It's the new roller coaster in the park. I need to go and ride it. So they all skip past Hulk, skip past all the comic book section, past the Jurassic Park the main Jurassic Park section. Didn't even go as far as the Harry Potter section. They all went to Velocicoaster, and I had a 60-minute wait for that to get onto a ride. But that was a very good ride. And at least the queue on that did keep moving. I don't think I ever really stopped in line for a really long time on Velocicoaster. They kept it moving, which was very good. It sort of settles the mind knowing you are making progress as you go along rather than getting stuck along the way. And yeah, Velocicoaster, hell of a launch ride that. And the roll over the marina part or the lake part, Jesus Christ, lagoon, that's the word I'm looking for. Lagoon part. That is a hell of a moment in the ride. And yeah, again, not one to miss. That was my number 2 ride of the entire trip, was Velocicoaster. Yeah, that is kind of, because I was there as a single rider, I was just there in the theme park on my own. I decided 60 minutes would be my limit to wait. And that kind of worked out for me. I did wait 70 minutes on one ride, all told, but again, that was some technical issues at play with that one. Yeah, I didn't wait any longer than 70 minutes for a ride, and most ones I waited for were about 30 minutes on average, so yeah. Decent work on getting through the rides. Did the Hulk twice, did the Spider-Man thing once. What else? Did the Jurassic Park water ride thing once. I didn't do Doctor Doom's Fall. Decided not to do that. I mean, I've done that before, and that doesn't change really. What else did I do that day? I did the what would it have been? What was that one there? The other one in the Jurassic Park section, but it's not Jurassic Park. It's only part of Jurassic Park section because it has dinosaurs in it. What is that one again? What is that one again? I can't remember. Dudley Do Rights is still there. Yes, I didn't do that one. I just didn't really do any of the water rides. Not Simpsons. No, that's Simpsons is in Universal, not Islands of Adventure. And I've also ridden that one, and it's not as good as Back to the Future ride was. King Kong, the King Kong ride. That's the one I was looking for. That one was meh. It's kind of like the Forbidden Curse ride of Harry Potter. They got projecting screens along the sides. And it looks okay, but not amazing. But yeah, Back to the Future ride much better than the Simpsons converted ride, essentially. But yeah, I've done that before. Yeah, it was still a good time at Universal, but bloody warm. I had to bail out at like 4 p.m. because it just got way too warm and I got super exhausted. And I still needed to drive back to my grandparents after that. Then day after that was the drive up to Atlanta, where I met some folk. Am I allowed to show who I saw? I actually haven't asked you. Okay, cool. There you go. They've made themselves known in chat, so there you go. But yeah, we did some Putt Shack. We did some Putt Shack, baby. So Mr. Toad Boy 123. I mean, we kind of gave it away with this image in Discord as well, but you know, we did give it away with an image like that. And of course, also this wonderful chap here as well. Oh, this was the day after. This was when we actually went to Six Flags. But yeah, a lot of good fun with Clive and Toad around the Atlanta parts. And I think this is the one where Toad can say the line. Say the line, Toad. I mean, you know what ride this is. There you go. Yeah, that's the Superman ride. Or at least that's the test seat for the Superman ride, where they actually hoist you up so that you're gliding like Superman. Quite fun. Just, yeah, it takes a long time on the loading, but thankfully it was a quiet day. In fact, the entire day was a quiet day at Six Flags, because it had rained quite heavily just before getting in. And yeah, a lot of getting on rides apart from Batman. Well, we did finally get on the Batman ride, but I had to wait like 30-40 minutes just to get my bag from the other side of the room, because we were about to load onto the ride and then they kicked us off. But I left my bag on the shelves, so I couldn't go and get it. But that was good fun. Batman ride, Six Flags customer service at its best, absolutely. And then the day after was the journey up into Tennessee. We went up to Pigeon Forge area, and Gatlinburg, if you've heard of that. So this was me and Clive going up that way, because it's sort of Clive's territory around there in Tennessee and such. And he was very graciously giving me a free ticket into Dollywood, so I'll have a free ride, thank you. Went up the incline lift at Chattanooga and got this wonderful sight. There you go. There's a wonderful sight there at the top of the incline lift. A funicular, if you want to say that. Begrudgingly my territory, not the ticket. That was nice. Yeah, it's a nice spot. Nice to have a look over Tennessee like this. And yeah, that was the incline. You can actually see the inside of the incline if you want. There you go. Yeah, it's built on the angle like that because it's easier to do that way. Otherwise, people would be sitting like this at one point and then like this at another point. So they decided to do it like this instead to even it out. Better advertising. Just clip this and you can just put it on your promotional material. There you go. And then, yeah, we went into Dollywood the day after. And again, thank you, Clive, for a free ticket into Dollywood. That was immense. Although, as it turns out on the day, we did end up having to pay for a ticket. Well, an extension to the ticket, essentially. Because it was very busy at Dollywood. Yeah, exactly, Clive, exactly. It was a very busy day, even by Clive's expectations. It was busy. So we did the 1% thing, and we bought our way out the problem. We bought the essentially the express pass to get us through the queues faster. Though on one of the rides, it doesn't work, and on another ride, you only get to do that the once. But every other ride, you can do it as many times as you want during the day. It was, yeah. It is a dirty thing to do to pay your way out of a problem like that, but I had the expenditure. I had spent less on the holiday than I thought I would have done up to that point, so I thought, why not go for it? And it did work out in the end, didn't it? It definitely worked out doing it in the end. When you've got a ride like this thing, not that one. I was looking at. I need to look at the other one. Where's Lightning Rod? Where is the video of Lightning Rod? So it's around here somewhere. Where is it? The video of Lightning Rod is this one here, I think. Yeah, I think it's this one here. Let's open this one up. Oh, no, that's the boomeranged version of the video. Thanks, Samsung. How about that one? That's a boomeranged one as well. Stop with the boomerang videos. Just give me the original video. There you go. This one. See, this is the other RMC in question, and yeah, launch up the hill. Look at that. Launch up to just over 40 miles per hour, I think, up that incline. Oh yeah, the noises I make on a ride when I enjoy the ride are certainly something, aren't they, Clive? Not something I will share here, but I mean, you just did, but anyway. But yeah, it was. I definitely make noises. Definitely enjoyed the rides. That and where's the other one? Where's the wooden coaster? I've got a video of as well. This one here. I think this is the one I wanted to go for. Oh, that's the one where it goes comically fast. Again, thank you. Thank you, Samsung. Oh, yeah. This is that's the boomerang. That's the boomerang for you. I think this is the actual full video. Yeah, this is the full video where I do bad tracking, but yeah. It's great because it goes right above the boarding area. You're sort of eating it, yeah. Oh goodness. And then the newest ride there, which we did have to wait a bit for, but no, it's not that fast. Again, that's the stupid clip that accelerates things. Let me see if we can find one that doesn't accelerate it to beyond its actual speed. Yeah, this is more like the speed it actually launches at, but still, it's quite fast. Still quite fast, and that was a really nice ride. We did have to wait 65 minutes for that one to get on, but it was worth it, even if it was in the 30+ degree heat in Pigeon Forge. Definitely worth it. And then we got one final ride on Lightning Rod at Close of Park, and oh, that was lovely. That was super lovely at the end there. And yes, it was running. It was down at one point during the day, but it was running for the majority of the day, quite surprisingly. So yeah, how many rides did we do in total, Clive? Like including re-rides? We must have done a lot that day. We must have done a lot that day. I think I kind of lose count at least. I think, did we do 3 of Eagle? I think we did 3 of Eagle in total, didn't we? We did 1 in general queue, then 2 on the fast pass. I think it was 3 we did in total on that. Because that was the one we did on the way over to Lightning Rod when we weren't certain if it was still open or not. So we did 3 rides of Wild Eagle, yeah. 2 each on Fire, 2 on Fire Chaser, 2 on Thunderhead, 2 on Lightning Rod, once on Blazing Fury, once on Tennessee Tornado, once on Big Bear. Yeah, that sounds about right. And 2 Mystery Mine. That's correct, yeah. That sounds about right. So yeah, that many. We did that many rides in one day, which is a lot. And we still had time for food. There's a lot of good fun, that. And then Clive disappeared. Didn't want to go hiking with me. That's fine. Oh yeah, I paid for the food, didn't I? Yeah. You're very welcome. And then yeah, hiking happened. Although partly, all of the parking spots for the hikes that the hike trails that I actually wanted to go on were already full by the time that I got there, because I decided to wake up slightly later that day, and yeah, missed all my opportunity to park where I actually wanted to. But still got to see some good sights. So I'm still happy with that, and getting to see things like that. That's very nice. This is on the Motor Nature Trail, the one that you can actually just drive along at 10 miles per hour and stop off on places. Very, very nice along there. But yeah, very busy with people trying to negotiate for parking spots along the way as well. So yeah. You need if you want to do some hiking around Gatlinburg, Smokies area, you need to be at those parking spots for like 8 in the morning. Any later than that, and the parking spots for the trails you want will be occupied, and you won't be able to park. They make a big deal of not parking on the shoulder anywhere. So yeah, that's the thing I kind of missed out on, but still got to do what I wanted to do with getting to see some lovely sights. And on the bypass, the Gatlinburg bypass, I had a... Well, hello.
Here's something towards the exorbitant parking charges at Heathrow.
Hey, that £5 is exactly how much it costs to do a drop-off at Heathrow. So thank you very much for covering that. You didn't need to do that, Tipster, at all. But thank you very much for the £5 dono for that. Appreciate that. So yeah, it's £5 just to drop off. You can't drop off for free. You actually have to pay to drop off. Anyway, getting back to the Gatlinburg bypass. That's right. And I had the plan of going up to a spot that I knew wasn't so busy at around sunset and try and take some photos there. So I didn't get the timing quite right for sunset. I was there early by about an hour. But I stuck around for a little bit just to see if I could take some interesting photos. And then the rain came in. And that scared everybody off. But I thought, I'm going to wait this out to see if there's anything good after this rain. And it was good. Because there was a rainbow. And it was a very strong rainbow. And it was very, very pretty. But all those people that scarpered off when it started raining, they should have just waited 5 minutes. That's all it took, was a 5-minute wait. And you get a lovely rainbow appearing in the Smokies. And it's wonderful because you can see the rainbow move back through the mountains as well. Because it came from behind and went ahead, essentially. That was the direction of the storm. So you can just see the rainbow moving its way along. It's so nice. You can actually very barely see it in this image. There is a double rainbow. What does it mean? I don't know, but there is indeed a double rainbow in this image. Very difficult to see. It was slightly easy to see in person, but it wasn't particularly strong. But there was indeed a double rainbow. And then was my intended final day in the States. I say intended because of reasons. I decided to leave Gatlinburg very early on to give myself plenty of time to travel down to Atlanta. And decided to go the scenic way back. And yeah, when you leave early and you get like just after sunrise, yeah, Yeah, yeah. You get some bloody awesome pictures, you do. And the roads were empty at this time. This was about 7:30, 7:45 in the morning. And all the stop-off points and the roads were just empty at this time. And you just get such beautiful shots of it. And the temperature was lovely. It was a nice and cool 59 degrees Fahrenheit around this time. So it was, cold, but not cold enough to bother with a jumper on. So it was lovely temperature to wander around in, and just seeing some beautiful, beautiful terrain from the Smokies. Here's another one there. And yeah, that's just a selection of them there. Just very, very lush indeed. Not 59 Celsius though, 59 Fahrenheit. 59 Fahrenheit. I was like, I remember what it said on the dash. It was 59. And then I was like, no, that's not Celsius. That would be very warm. Very warm for Celsius. But yeah, very, very lovely time around the Smokies. And then was finally time to get home from Atlanta. And this is the point where I stopped taking photos. Because it all went a bit wrong at the end. My original plan of action for getting home was a flight from Atlanta to Miami, because that's what they offered, and then a flight from Miami back to London Heathrow. The flight to Miami was delayed by 45 minutes. My connection time was 45 minutes. So you know what that means. I miss my international flight back home. Yeah, fortunately the chase was on, but by the time they finally got us unboarding the flight in Miami, it was already too late. The other one, the international flight had already departed 5 minutes ahead of schedule. So I was completely stuffed at that point. And because the delay was due to bad weather, American Airlines couldn't offer me anything in compensation because it wasn't their fault, basically. They had to work around the storm, and that was why the flight getting into Atlanta was delayed, and also then the flight getting back from Atlanta into Miami was delayed, was because of the weather. So they didn't offer me anything in terms of hotel stay or food vouchers or anything like that. They did try and rebook me, and at one point it was looking sketchy that I would have to be rebooked on a flight 2 days later. Flying out on, because I was initially flying out on the Thursday evening to arrive Friday morning. And it was initially looking like I was going to be flying out of Miami on Saturday evening to arrive Sunday morning in the UK. But they managed to find a route that got me back to London. Not Heathrow, went to Gatwick instead, but that's fine enough. Via Orlando. So I took a flight from Miami to Orlando. Yes, that's Florida to Florida, for those keeping track at home. That was all of 1 hour flight, that. And then a flight from Orlando International back home to London Gatwick via British Airways rather than American. And surprise, surprise, the British Airways flight was actually the worst of all the flights I was on. Thanks, Britain. Yeah, American actually did better than British Airways, for those that can barely believe that. But yeah, British Airways was not a good flight. The plane was fine. It was in good keep. Food options were incredibly limited and were not good. The breakfast option was terrible. Freaking cheese on a bagel. A squished bagel that was squished and tepid at best. It was not good. Oh, it did have egg in as well. Sorry, I do need to remember that there was egg in there as well. But yeah, it was not a good flight. One of the toilets right next to me was broken, so at least I wasn't bothered by people all the time. Except I was, because no one saw the sign on the bloody toilet. More often than not, I saw someone waiting by the toilet, waiting for someone to get out the toilet so they can go in. And then it takes like 5 minutes for someone else to come over to say, oh, actually, this toilet's out of order. You need to go either to the back of the plane or go forward. For goodness sake. I clocked that the toilet was broken as I was boarding. So I knew not to go to that toilet, but clearly nobody else noticed. And oh goodness, the American family that were next to me in the aisle in the middle, because I had an aisle seat of the middle seats, and they took the other 3 of the middle row. It's as if they've never been on a flight before. Goodness me, they were so worked up about every small little thing, and they couldn't even figure out how to get their baggage into a free space in the shelves up above. They're just like, I'm going to leave this for someone else to do. Not my job. Come on, all you need to do is go down 5 rows, and they've got an empty spot for you to put your luggage in there. They couldn't figure that out. Go figure. So yeah, it was a very interesting flight home. But there you go. So most of the journey was great. Lots of fun, lots of freebies, and lots of very interesting things happening on the trip. And then an extra day in America for the cost of $200 in the hotel. Best $200 I spent. Oh goodness me. That's the penalty I pay for trying to do a 45-minute connection to an international flight. I now know in future not to bother with doing that. And also never to bother with British Airways ever again either. So there you go. It was a good trip all in all, and thank you for those that did see me on my time in the States, those at Game Show Marathon, or Clive or Toad as well, around Georgia and Tennessee. You made my trip absolutely awesome. Game Show Marathon was a hell of an experience, and I definitely want to do it again in future. I just don't know when that will be. We'll just see if I can emulate some of what Game Show Marathon could do with QNL 2 whenever that happens. March or April next year. Let's figure that out, shall we? Yeah, whenever I'm next in the States, it'd be great to see you again, and do some more theme parks, etc. So yeah, that was my time away, and I hope you had a good time away or without me for those 3 weeks of not quiz night streams. Hope you did enjoy all that time, and I'm back, baby. I'm Superman, bitch. I'm Soup, bitch. No, that's Toad's thing. I can't take that away from Toad. That's Toad's thing. So yeah, that was my time away, and I definitely needed it, and I definitely enjoyed it. We are all soup, very much so, soup in our hearts. Right, I think it's time to deal with the end of the stream stuff. So, let me go to this layout here, because I'm over here now. And we got new wheel stuff here, because, yeah. The wheel. The wheel. The wheel. There's the noise I wanted to play. There. So, let me bring Pretzel's audio down slightly, because I have things I need to talk about here, and I don't know what's going to stay and what's going to go, but we'll see how this all works out on this new wheel. So, there are more wedges. Well, the number of wedges is still the same, but what there is on the wedges is now quite different. So, we still have the jackpot, and it's currently set at 200k. It's now on a purple spot. And we do have values still. We've got here 15k, 40k, 25k, up to 50k. We do have some multipliers. We'll talk more about those if they come up. And you can also see now, maybe, I don't know exactly how much you can see on that. This is why I went for a full screen thing. We now have Marble and SITD. Now, Marble, I think you probably can work what that out is going to be marbles on stream to determine who gets prizes. SITD, Puzzle Down did indeed work that one out. So on my desk, has been sitting for a long, long while, in fact it's gathered a lot of dust, is a deck of cards called Shot in the Dark. I kind of got these in case I needed to write some emergency questions for relativity, because they have quite a lot of sort of guesstimation kind of answers in here. So if it lands on a Shot in the Dark, then I'll pick out a question from one of these question cards here, and you will all get a free guess as to what you think it is, and whoever is closest to the correct answer will get the prize that we also spin for, because you see that they are tied together. We've got 10k marble, so if it comes up on this, means we will do a marble race worth 10,000 doots. If we do this, then we do a Shot in the Dark worth 20,000 doots. Multiply, if we hit a multi before we actually select the game and value, then we will apply that multiplier to whatever we spin next. So if we hit times 3 multi and then hit 50k marble, we actually will get 150k marble. There are some extra wedges on here. There's a try again here. We may change this up, but if we hit this, we just move on to just do it again. Yes, that does mean times 3 jackpot could be a thing that happens. We do also have lottery. Do multipliers chain? No. That is a thing I'm explicitly saying right now, is multipliers do not chain. They can override each other. So if we hit a times 3 and then a times 2, it will then become a times 2. But they do not stack. Otherwise, this can get well out of hand very fast, and I don't want to go that crazy. Just being able to do times 3 jackpot is crazy enough, and I don't want to go too crazy. You may notice here, lottery. Yeah, if this one comes up, and I'm hoping it doesn't today because I haven't actually got it set up yet, because I still need to fix the damn code. But if we hit that, then we will do the Duke lottery, open up tickets to use your Duke coin, and we will see how it all goes. And I will change the payout structure to be far more generous. So yes, the lottery will be back if we hit that. And there's the jackpot wedge there on its own. The other question that Oren, I think, mentioned, marble to first or to first and last, we'll come to that if we hit marble, because there's another part to the wheel we've not seen all of yet. So let's get on with our spin to determine what game and what value we are playing for this evening. So here we go, folks. I wish, Score, but we do have some extra real estate still. Let's do our game and value spin. I need a better word for it than this. But what it is doing is getting our game and value here. What are we playing for? We are playing for 10,000 on a Shot in the Dark. And we also add 10k to the jackpot as well. So the jackpot now moves up to 210,000, and we are playing a Shot in the Dark for 10,000 doots. Now, in this, for Shot in the Dark, we are only asking for whoever gets to closest that will get points on this case. So what we're going to do is... You know what? I've not actually thought this through.
It feels a little ironic.
Go away, Linus. What shall we do on this? It's a good question. I've not figured this part out, because you need to submit answers anonymously, and Nightbot won't do that for me. I kind of need Quizbot right now. You know what we can do? We will use Whispers to Quizbot 3000 and I'll just launch a game up in the background. I'll launch Snap It Up because I can see all the logs come through on that. So we'll do it this way. Yeah, we could do it this way. Very easy. I mean, we could do it Hackbox, but I can do it on Twitch as well. So let me find a question card that works for me and has enough variance to it. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's a really weird number. And we'll see how that goes. So give me a moment while I load up Snap It Up again. And then I can use that as my logging tool. Which basically tells me I need to make a separate app just for getting Quizbot 3000 messages on its own. So you're going to be whispering your answers to Quizbot 3000. Closest to the correct answer will get 10,000 doots. So if you're all ready, get your whisper windows ready and give me one answer. Yes, thank you, Topper. I can see that. Your question to consider is the following. How many movies did Ronald Reagan watch during his time as President of the USA? Yes, only one attempt. How many movies did Ronald Reagan watch during his time as President of the USA? I have no idea on the validity on these questions, but I'm just taking their word of what is on the card. Whoever is closest to the mark will get the points. And I'm going to do some sort of dynamic adjustments to check to see what the value is as the answers come through. Because obviously I don't have an auto-judging system for this yet. But I could do very easily. We'll give you 15 more seconds to get your answers in. 15 more seconds to get your answers in. And then we will call time. Did your answer come through, says Ralph. I believe yours was one of the first. So yes, it did come through. This is very much like Relativity, Matt. Yes. That's why I bought this pack of cards. Because I thought if I needed to write an emergency game of Relativity, then I could just use the questions from these cards. Last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. No, not Price is Right rules, Puzzle Dan. Just literally closest to the mark. So you can go over, but whoever is closest to the mark. Exactly 8 there. Closest high-low. So, answers are in. And from the answers that I can see, I do have a winner. The correct answer that we were looking for, I'll read the question again. How many movies did Ronald Reagan watch during his time as President of the USA? The answer that I have on my card is 363. 363 is on my card there. I don't know if you can see it, if the focus wants to do it or not. And the winner, off by just 6 there, was Tadaru. Congratulations to Daru with a guess of 369. You are getting 10,000 doots for the closest guess there. Command is... You're right, the command is that, because I need to say Tadaru in the command as well, don't I? There you go. So there you go, Tadaru, congratulations. You get yourself 10,000 doots just for doing a good guess. We had some good answers come through, honestly. Prug's 204 was a decent guess. Only's 287, a very good guess, and probably that would have been the closest. Yeah, that would have been second closest if Tadaru hadn't guessed 369. Yeah, very much so. That would ABME's 291 would have been closest. My bad. ABME's 291 would have been second closest there. So, there we go, and I need to figure out doing a better job on actually logging the answers for Shot in the Dark. But hopefully that's going to spark a bit more variety into the end games of the streams on stream. There's not always marbles races. And in terms of the small letters on the inside edge of the wheel, well... We'll come to those when we come to those, Matt. We don't need to worry about them right now. We'll worry about them later. And if I can figure out how to do a revolve of the wheel, I will do a revolve of the wheel, but I can't quite do that right now. But we'll cross the bridge of what is on in the middle of the wheel when we need to do that. Hello there, Lee. How are you doing? Welcome on in. I'm just about to close the stream off, actually. Time to steal code from Relative. Pretty much that, G-Isons, actually. Pretty much that. Although it's much simpler code, because I don't need to worry about the scoring of it. I just need to worry about, how far away from the answer you are. So there you go. Hope you've been doing well, Lee. And I will try and tune into Quarren Stream at some point in the near future. I've been missing out because holidays have been a thing. You've been silently watching, have you? Have you enjoyed my holiday snaps? I hope you did. Right. That there is going to be the end of the stream tonight. If I had $1 for every time I've stolen code from an existing project, I do it all the time. This is why I have packages for all my Twitch code, so I don't actually have to copy the code. I just copy the reference to the package, and it all just magically comes in. It's quite easy. Once you finally get it set up, it's quite easy, but it's hard otherwise. So I am back on Friday with 1,000 heartbeats. Yep, that's what we've got planned on Fridays. 1,000 heartbeats, written by all of you wonderful lot out there. I do need to merge the pack together for the next stream, but we are looking forward to that, and a return to virtual edition of 1,000 heartbeats after the amazing in-person real heart rate edition at Game Show Marathon. Again, thank you for having 2 of my games on the bill for Game Show Marathon this year. Look forward to more of them in coming years. Oh, that's also true, Abe. David has already sent me some of the unused cash outs for your game. So I need to get those merged in. But for the games that you wrote, we'll probably need to merge some of your content in as well. We'll deal with that over the next couple of days. Anyway, take care, and I will see you on Friday for the continuation of Quiz Night Season 12. Bye!